All right, it is the rundown. Tuesday, November 28th, 2023. You had all the time in the world to fix your jeans. Why did you just wait till now?
Because we're on now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you want to make a show of it?
Yeah.
Well, it's like I'm showing people behind the curtain. Like, this is me in real life.
Just a regular dude.
In the world of ballet, when a lesser dancer has a solo, there's always people doing stuff in the background to take away, to distract a little bit.
So in this scenario, I would be the lesser dancer, and you guys would be doing stuff.
We're always having to do stuff in the background, like in the Nutcracker, when it's usually a younger girl that's playing like the lead because she has to before she falls asleep and wakes up a woman and dances with the Nutcracker.
We got it.
There's always like the adults at the party and the magician doing stuff in the background.
We have to keep the audience's attention.
Is the Nutcracker is it really? Feels like that story isn't just a Christmas story, even though we only see it during Christmas.
It takes place at a Christmas party.
I see.
I couldn't tell you a single plot point.
No.
Sugar Plum Fairy, the Arabian Dancer.
Yeah, I don't.
That's Aladdin. You're thinking of Aladdin.
No, I'm thinking of the Nutcracker.
I'm familiar with the Nutcracker, but now
I know that it exists.
It just dawned on me in this moment that I couldn't tell you a single plot.
What about the Rat King that gets killed by the Nutcracker?
That's Alice in Wonderland.
No. That's the Nutcracker.
Yeah.
Do you know all plays or just that one?
Just the Nutcracker.
Who
Is it a play?
It's a ballet.
Okay.
Huh.
You wouldn't be a ballerina, you'd be a ballerino.
Is that what they call them?
That's a man.
Man ballerinos?
Mm-hmm. They don't dance on point.
What do they dance on?
It's regular dancing shoes. They have the biggest fucking bulges. Speaking of which, since you cut your hair with the mustache, you look like the big bulge Inside Out dad. Remember the Pixar movie Inside Out dad?
He had a big bulge?
Well, no, somebody photoshopped him to have a big bulge. Sorry.
It's okay. I'll introduce the sponsor in a minute. We got to get to the bottom of this. Titus looking like the big bulge Inside Out dad.
I just had to hit the back button a couple times. Look at this. Look like big bulges.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I'll take that.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I could have just said Inside Out
Sit
dad.
like that.
That's a little.
Let me give it people.
Look at him. He's being big bulge Inside Out dad.
I get the bulge position.
Rundown brought to you by C4
A lot of
Performance
women are
Energy.
wishing you didn't know him inside and out.
It's energy that hits. In the gym or on the field, it is the choice for athletes, gym junkies, and all those who relentlessly seek better performance. With zero sugar, C4 has an enhanced endurance and explosive energy you can feel. C4 Performance Energy is the choice for professional athletes like Justin Fields, Garrett Wilson, CJ Stroud, and Bijan Robinson. C4 Performance Energy, the energy that hits. Find the C4 yellow can at c4energy.com or find it near you at findc4.com.
C4 is my favorite play in Battleship.
Is it really?
I'm always sinking frigates. Sorry, guys.
How could you have a favorite play in Battleship? Isn't every single knob
C4 is,
C4?
I think people are inclined to play it.
Because it sounds like explosives?
No, I don't know. I think it rolls off the tongue. You take the phonetically nice sounding
Give
moves.
me your three favorite board games.
That you know, or
No.
Seven Wonders, Betrayal at the House on the Hill, and give me Mysterium right now.
Mysterium,
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
One person plays as a ghost, and everybody else is running a seance, and you can only speak to them through dream.
Well, and only the ghost knows they're the ghost? Or does the ghost
No,
know
everybody
they're the
knows who the ghost is, but the ghost can't talk. You have to find out who murdered the ghost.
Okay. And what about the House on the Hill?
That one is based off of like B horror movies. Everybody's on the same team, but halfway through somebody gets like possessed and chases everybody else.
So are you a board game guy or a horror?
No, I think the
horror board.
No, because
game
Seven
guy?
Wonders is a war strategy game. It's a city building game.
Yeah, like the Settlers of Catan.
Yeah.
That's the most famous one, right? Settlers of Catan.
I mean,
you've always told me that you love Settlers of Catan.
I don't. It's okay. It's okay.
That was the worst Monday night football game ever. In a sea of bad Monday night football games, they gave us Eagles Chiefs last week, right? That was a Monday night game. And then last night we saw the Bears against the, yes?
I actually think it was so bad that it was actually kind of good.
It was good.
Like, it was actually kind of compelling because there were 6 turnovers.
When we
It
say
was
something
so it was just
so bad that it's good, are we lying?
Well, I don't think it was the worst game because I do think that, like, it had this going for it. You didn't know who was going to win in the end.
It wasn't boring? Is that what you're saying?
So bad
Anything
it's
could
good.
happen on any play.
Yeah.
Is there going to be another fumble? Is there going to be another
Was it
interception?
4 interceptions from Dobbs?
Yeah, 2 fumbles from the Bears. Yeah.
Give me an example of something so bad that it's good.
The movie The Room.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I've heard that one's really bad. Yeah.
That Gollum game that just came out.
Is it that? Oh, that's the one with the terrible graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh, that and King Kong, I think, was one of them. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are so bad it's good. Wrestling.
The product or the. Well, that doesn't exist anymore, so the joke's on.
Are there any wrestlers that are so bad they're entertaining?
Yeah, I think there have been before. I don't know that there are now, but like there used to, like Ultimate Warrior was kind of so bad he's good.
Yeah.
Kind of guy.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah. And I think there's been sports teams that sucked so much that they were funny to watch, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Lions that went winless.
Yep. Stuff like that.
The Pistons right now.
They're bad.
Yeah.
They're bad. Sports Illustrated, I did not know about this story until I sat down and John Rich gave me the topics. Sports Illustrated has been using AI, allegedly been using AI.
Allen Iverson?
That would make way more sense. Imagine saying that 10 years ago. That's what all people would think.
Yeah.
Sports Illustrated has been using artificial intelligence to write its stories and lied about it. And this is a whole big thing now. The Sports Illustrated Writers Union is horrified. Apparently these writers had fake profiles, AI headshots, all the whole works. Sports Illustrated was just getting away with AI writers. Should we be offended? Or should we just accept that's our life now?
I think it's reality.
I think that's just,
where we are.
They're just ahead of the
sucks.
curve. I think this is going to age very well.
Right.
You actually?
I
mean, this is a whole big topic.
I mean,
do
it's-
we
it's
need
how-
sports writers?
It's a bleak
There are
situation.
some that have really good personality.
We need about 5 sports writers. When somebody's doing a criminal thing or when we find out who the coach is. But when it comes to writing up who won a game, we don't need sports
We don't need
writers
sports
anymore.
writers anymore.
We don't need sports
We don't
writers.
need writers anymore.
We can see all the highlights online.
I liked having a writer that you followed and having their
you
spin
liked
on
it, but do you like it now?
No.
Right.
Yeah.
You need if your team's hiring a coach, you need a good writer. That way he can tell you who the coach is first. But if your team is playing a week 3 game against Bumbledum Tech, who
Yeah.
who fucking cares? You don't need a sports writer for that.
Yeah.
You're going to piss off a lot of people.
I was a sports writer for 15 years.
Okay.
I was also a sports writer.
Were you really?
Yeah, I mean, that's
You
how I got
were a blogger. You were a little blogger that wrote a book.
Well, yours was in.
You weren't.
the
You weren't
paper?
out. You weren't out in the mines like I was, writing about high school football. You were a blogger.
No, I was a sports writer. I take offense to that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
So because I was grinding. I was going to college basketball games, and I once spent $5,000 of ESPN's money to fly across the country, stay in a Ritz-Carlton in San Francisco, so I could drive for 2 nights, so I could drive to Moraga, California, to watch Gonzaga versus St. Mary's, and then I actually, funny enough, I did not write an article about that game. I just went to the game.
It was hard to
and
find a
thought-
good writer's block.
it was tough.
I
And
would
that-
steal the.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, so like that is kind of the same grind.
I would steal the post-game Chick-fil-A sandwiches from the local high school's football games and put them in my cargo pants pocket. I would always wear cargo pants so I could steal multiple.
So you could steal
so I could
sandwiches.
eat on Saturday. Yeah.
You were that poor.
I was poor for a long time.
Yeah.
But I was a sports writer. I made $8 an hour.
Give us an example of you as a sports writer. You're writing the lead for the Monday Night Football game last night. What are you going with?
Oh gosh. Well, it would have. I'm not gonna lie. Would have helped to watch it.
Yeah.
But now, I would
What's your
write,
headline?
God damn, that sucked.
Mine would go. My headline would be, "Can you take me lower?"
Oh,
Yeah.
That's pretty-
the
that's pretty
creed.
good. yeah.
The creedification. Okay, I don't know.
Creedification
of the Minnesota Vikings has hit rock bottom.
So
Like that. I think I would do God Save the Vikings.
there we go. See.
Thank you.
All right, now the sports writer. You go.
All right, your turn, man.
next topic. OnlyFans.
Wait a minute. How did they catch that these were
I don't
AI
know.
articles?
I don't know.
Because if they couldn't tell,
Then that's a bad sign.
That's a
right?
bad sign.
That's a very bad sign. I don't know. The writers' union's all up in their grill. It's a whole lot.
I do think it's a bleak situation. It's not a fun reality to live in, but I do think it will age well. I do think in like 40 or 50 years this will be very normal, and I don't love that that's the case, but I do think that that's where.
it's just one more job.
So I
being
think
automated.
what you're less likely to see is old places like Time Magazine or Sports Illustrated coming up with this AI stuff. They're going to try to stay right, especially now that Sports Illustrated's been exposed. But there will be new companies that are just built on AI writing
And they will get all the clicks and make all the money.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, because they know it's all about just the clicks, and
Yes.
they'll subvert. They won't need to worry about unions because they'll just do it that way.
Are we fucked?
Well, we don't really right now.
Right, but I think if it's writing, it can easily be voice.
Could AI do our jobs?
Yeah.
You think?
I think so.
You think?
I think just hey, I don't think you need any eye to do our jobs.
Hold on. You think there's a program out there that can do something like running down the day's topics and not even being funny about it? You think there's somebody that can do that? There's a program for that?
Nah, that's way in the future.
That's crazy.
Thank God.
OnlyFans has released its top 5 celebrity earners on OnlyFans.
Hopefully they're not gainers.
No, they're not gainers. Would you like to guess who they are?
Repulsive to look
Top
at.
5 celebrity OnlyFans people.
Yes.
Iggy Azalea,
She is number 1.
lucky guess.
she's-
Cardi B.
She's number 2. Yep. Now that's 2 women. I'm not sure what the third one is. Is the third one a man or a woman?
Read it.
It's Tyga.
That's a man.
It's a man. Yeah.
Tyga's
okay.
number 3.
Tiger's number 3. Tyga is number 3 with 20 million.
You added R to that.
Is this-
Old habits die hard.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Tyga 20 million. Chris Brown 15 million.
Wait, Chris Brown's on there?
And DJ Khaled and Fat Joe have an account together. They make 4 million a year.
So what are they doing on there? Unreleased
don't know.
songs, maybe dance tutorials?
Maybe, I guess.
Or are they just showing cock?
They might be
Yeah,
showing-
is OnlyFans only?
I mean, Fat Joe's not showing cock, is he?
I don't know if he can.
Is OnlyFans? I was under the impression OnlyFans is just porn. Is it not?
But no.
There was a push for a Barstool OnlyFans that like Chuck was in charge of for a while, and it was like that's where like the stool scenes was going to live.
I mean, we have coworkers who make decent money off their OnlyFans.
But they're just Showing,
Decent.
they're just showing ass and tits,
Really
right?
good. No, they're just showing Instagram photos, really.
Oh,
for the
really?
most part. You don't have to show ass and tits. You can
You
show.
don't?
I think
thought that's what OnlyFans was.
I think it's also like a direct line of communication. Like you could send in a picture of your hard dick, and
Yeah.
they would judge it.
Oh, okay.
Is that really a direct line of communication? That seemed a little bit more aggressive than that.
I think that's what.
A direct line of communication would be like if I put a video out there, hey guys, should I show my hard cock? And if you say yes, then I'll do it. That's communication.
The other thing I don't understand about OnlyFans.
Hey guys, should I show my hard cock?
But you're acting. I'm acting. Okay. Let's say you have the.
I'm letting
OnlyFans
them
account.
vote on it. I'm letting them
No,
tell me if they
no.
want to see
You
my
have
hard
the
cock.
OnlyFans account. I'm paying to subscribe to you, and you rate my dick.
Oh, I rate your dick.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you think Tyga is rating people's dicks?
No, I don't think any of them are. I think those people are just. I think Tyga's probably.
So
fucking.
can you see Iggy Azalea's?
That's what I'm. Yeah,
titties?
if I sign up for Iggy Azalea's.
$48 million is a lot of money.
How much does it cost a month? Like how many subscribers does it have?
What are you paying for if not her titties? That's what I don't get. And the other thing I don't understand about OnlyFans is if these people are showing their titties, how do you keep that in house? How is it not just like?
Is there integrity in OnlyFans?
Yeah, I think there is, and I think it's almost a crime because I think everyone is watermarked uniquely. So if you screenshot it and post it, it gets back to you. You're in
You
trouble.
keep saying I think about all this stuff, and it seems like you don't really think.
I don't use it,
Okay.
but I do know a lot about it.
All right. Next
I got
topic.
to see what Tyga's up to. He's laying it down.
2 cross-country skiers in the World Cup of cross-country skiing.
They froze their penis.
They suffered frozen penises.
Lucky guess.
It raises a question: penises or peni? Penises,
That's
right?
a really good question.
Frozen peni. 2 frozen penises in the cross-country skiing World Cup.
It's kind of ironic. I think you only add I if it ends in puss. Octopus. Oh, cactus.
Cactus, cacti.
It might be phonetically the us, so I think it might be peni.
Peni.
Yeah.
Peni, penises, whatever. So 2 of them were
Not
frozen.
Peni, it's penis.
It's penis.
That's an invitation to an orgy, right? That's a gangbang. So 2 frozen penises in the World Cup. Apparently, what they did to just their penises were frozen. They just lay down in a warm room in a warm bed and they unfroze.
Thawed out the penis.
Yeah. Now, question:
If only there was somewhere warm to put my penis. I'm gonna start bringing skis into
Damn
bars.
it, that was what I was going to ask. I was like,
Oh,
if you
This sucks.
If it's frozen, it's hard, right? You think they ever tried to fuck with a frozen penis?
I don't know if you could fuck with a.
I don't think it's.
It would thaw out.
I bet you the sensation.
Frozen's not like it's technically hard, but it's like that big. It's like
Yeah, you're
it's
right.
like going inside you, and then
Yeah.
You're right.
that
Yeah, it doesn't.
Little
It's not a frozen erection.
Yeah.
like a popsicle.
Imagine how awesome it would be if your dick was frozen and huge.
all time.
Yeah, man.
It's just, I get to work and you're just in the walk-in cooler.
You know how big of a dick you have to have it be frozen and you could fuck with it?
Where's Clicky? He's freezing his dicky. In Ann Arbor,
Babe, it didn't even count. His
How do
dick
they?
was
How,
frozen.
it didn't thaw out till almost at the very end.
how did they fix it? They just stuck their.
They just laid in a warm bed and warmed it up, and it just
That doesn't.
froze.
That's like an
That was
easy
it.
ass
Doesn't even
joke.
sound that bad.
So they
That
didn't really
doesn't
do
sound that
anything.
bad.
They just like
I bet you it would be bad if you had to piss,
Yeah.
right?
That
'Cause
would
it's
suck.
Yeah, I don't know what it would
Where
do.
yeah, that would suck.
Did you guys ever do the frozen jeans game at block parties?
No.
It was a team of like 4, and you had a frozen pair of jeans that was in water, and you had to break it out and get one person to like.
No.
But like the splitting of the leg, the pant leg, would be probably like pissing. I probably could have used an easier reference here.
Yeah.
Never mind.
People would know what freezing is. You didn't have to really go that far to say what it was.
I guess you guys didn't live
Another
in a good
question
community that had
about this
block
story: was it just their penises? Because it feels like you would get frostbite on
Yeah, were
all
their
sorts
assholes
of.
frozen?
Yeah.
Asshole is the lack of a body part. You can't freeze a hole.
Broke Brandon's brain.
And you can try.
You can't freeze a hole. There's nothing to freeze.
You're right.
Uh-huh.
But
What about space though?
Oh.
A vacuum that's very cold.
is that
Whoa.
Empty
frozen?
space.
Or black holes frozen?
Yeah, shit. I guess you can freeze a hole.
You guys wanna see my hard
I
cock?
apologize.
12-year-old in Ann Arbor, Michigan this weekend.
Stole a forklift.
He sure did. He sure did.
Somebody prepped.
Yes, he did. So a 12-year-old came across a forklift that somebody left the keys in. He got up in there, turned the keys, took the forklift on a joyride, took the cops on a 30-minute chase, low-speed chase. It only reached like 20 miles an hour. Should he be in trouble?
No.
No.
Right.
That rocks.
This is the coolest thing ever,
Yeah, it's
right?
cool. Yeah, it's cool and funny.
Can-
And I think if something's cool and funny, it can't also be.
When the cops got him off there, they're like, high five.
How much damage was done?
He hit a couple cars.
Okay.
He hit some cars.
And forklifts will fuck it up.
Yeah. He hit. There was some damage to some vehicles on the side of the road. I don't know if he was like driving and the cops were behind him. He was like, "All right, we're gonna keep going," or if he just didn't know how to stop.
Those are pretty tough to operate,
You
right?
have to have a special license and special training to do it. It's not like just driving a car.
Forklifts are super stealable though. Like you go to any like Home Depot, Lowe's,
Forklifts
they're right there with the key in there.
They're also awesome,
Yes.
but they're not as awesome as you think they are. They're awesome, but there's limits to what you can do.
Yeah, you lift shit.
You just
So
lift shit.
But
Put it down.
that's
Forget
why.
about putting things
yeah,
down.
that is true. You can put it down. But that's why this is awesome to me is that this kid had no plan. He was just like, I'm taking the fucking forklift. It wasn't like I'm taking the forklift
Yeah.
to go accomplish something with it.
Stealing a forklift
just
without
like,
a
I'm just
plan
like-
is insane.
It's just like I'm just taking a
No,
forklift.
his brain saw forklift plus keys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive it.
I have no plan. We're just gonna drive around.
So he
Going
will
joyride.
grow up to be a car stealing murderer.
Yeah.
Or
But
a
right
forklift
now-
operator.
Yeah, there's that. Although he's probably in trouble for this, so this might
You think
dissuade
he'll-
him from
won't want to do it anymore.
He'll be an outlaw forklift guy.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
cool.
is he banned
outlaw
from
forklift
forklifts or is he like a prodigy forklift?
He only uses forklifts for good.
How much money do you think a forklift is?
I'm gonna say you can get a good forklift.
Open up my phone, saw the inside out guy's bulge.
I'm gonna say forklift is around
$78,000.
I was gonna say 30. 25,
You guys want to
30
do new or used?
grand. New forklift. I was gonna say
78,000
25 to 30 grand.
78,000.
If he's probably closer. They're probably expensive.
It's loading right now.
The forklift is.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Fuck, you have to email for.
So that's bullshit.
that
They
probably
should be able to
means
look up what a forklift price is. That's why as the internet gets easier, it
The
also
Rice Lake CLS 680 forklift is. Oh, that's just
harder.
the scale. Holy shit. Okay.
How much?
I don't want a pallet walkie either.
See, this is too hard. It used to
The
be able to
three-wheel
go-
electric forklift, 3,300 pounds of lifting capability, $27,999.
Wow.
You know a lot about forklifts, fatso.
Well, I had to. I've had to have some of my family.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of fat people in my family.
To like get them out.
Actually, there's 0 fat people in my family. I don't know why I'm saying that. My mom's a dainty little thing.
Uh-huh.
My wife, you know her.
Yeah.
She only has one heavy part.
2.
All right.
Trust me.
All right. So, inside Barstool stuff, or I guess after show stuff.
Oh, we're done already?
Well, you got to go cook with Chef Donnie.
I do. I'm going to learn how to make
You knew
Caesar
the
dressing.
topics, so you knew that we were done. So why?
I love how you're amazed that I checked my email.
Yes. So last night we had the Cyber Monday telethon. Now, what I thought was awesome about the Cyber Monday telethon, first of all, the producers got paid. I think we did over $1 million last night, went over a goal. Dave matched it.
Dave matched it.
All the behind-the-scenes people get their money, and it's fantastic. So good for them, right?
I'm a little pissed.
Huh?
I'd like some money.
Yeah, you know, I'm behind some scenes.
In your
sometimes.
opinion, who carries the company more, the behind-the-scenes people or the people like us?
We just don't get taken care of enough. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
But I did the telethon was great. I did like that a new untold story and mostly sports. We went back to back.
Yeah.
We were the next to last and the last presenters of the.
But think about it this way: we're the only people that got to get behind anus.
Whoa.
Yes. Well, I specifically asked for that.
For that, yeah.
Yeah. I said, can I be behind?
Can I get behind anus?
Yeah. No matter
No.
what.
Past 2 years we've been cut for time.
So you finally made it. This
Finally
year.
made it.
Okay. All right. So we didn't get cut for time. We were right there behind
They
you.
tried to cut us for time.
Yeah, they were trying to squeeze in one more
They
segment.
did try to cut us for time.
Oh, yeah, they were trying to, and the segment they were trying to put in instead of mostly sports was Nick and PFT throw a ball back and forth.
No, we're going to play Lord of the Ball.
Well, you were going to throw a ball back and forth.
No, you sit on the ground with your legs spread and you have to hit each other in the dick, but you're not allowed to move.
Well, that would have been good.
That would've
Yeah,
been-
yeah,
I wish
yeah.
we
would've
had
been better,
time
I
for
think.
that. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We should have got cut.
Yeah, I was on the phone with Pilar and she was like, I need you to fill 10 minutes. I was like, do you want me to play Lord of the Ball with PFT? And she's like, I guess.
Is that what you're saying? I'm okay. Surviving Barstool debuted last night, and it will continue tonight. I believe you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 straight weeks. I think that is your
Yep.
schedule at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Let's keep this one spoiler free because it just came out last night.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will say 2 clips that really, I think, stood out was the fact that Rico has been doing this whole redemption arc, and he's just crazy as fuck. He did the he stepped over the line by an inch and went crazy on everybody.
Great clip.
It was a good clip, fantastic clip.
And that's the problem with Rico, I guess, is that
He's
that
only
the best.
entertaining who's freaking out, yes.
I want what's best for him, but I also want those clips. We can't have both, unfortunately.
That's actually, like, you're not even joking.
No, I'm not. I legitimately.
I want him to be in the right headspace.
I do.
However, those clips.
When Rico is like, I've gone to therapy and I've bettered myself as a man, I do put my hand on his shoulder. No, I do. I say, good for you, man. And then when he loses his mind, I'm like, but I kind of like
Good
that.
for you, man. Good for you, man.
Like, that's pretty fucking good.
And then Dave, right after they drafted teams, Dave walks up to Che and says, what do you think about your team? Che goes, Bucks?
The epitome of Stephen Che.
And there's nothing, you just put a camera on him and these things are going to happen.
Yep.
There's nothing acted about it. There's nothing like that. My favorite part about it was he didn't just say, he was like, what do you think about your team? Bucks? No, we're playing a game. And he just goes, all right.
Yeah, he didn't care. Yeah,
Not even a little bit. Like, who gives a fuck?
yeah. And in his mind, Dave was obviously talking about the Bucks.
Yeah. So it's a good show. Check
Good
out
show.
Surviving Barstool. I think.
Were you on it? You're not on it.
I'm not on it.
Yeah, okay.
And you know that I'm not on it. And,
Well, no, because I didn't because
you know, I'm
I
a little
was told that
sensitive
all
about
the-
it. I thought I should have been.
I was told all the heavy
No, you've
hitters
earned a
were on.
break. You've earned a break. You've been on a lot of the other reality shows.
I've never actually been on one of the reality shows here at Barstool. I'm probably the only guy who's never been on a single one of them. I've never been asked to do it.
Would you do it?
I actually don't want to do it.
Okay.
But I do want to be.
You want to be asked.
Asked,
You want to be the one that says.
You want to be able to say
I,
no?
I wouldn't even say. I'm
No,
so good-
you would say yes, and then you'd bitch about it.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
Nothing better.
That's what I would.
Nothing better.
I would do it. I wouldn't enjoy it, and I would
Yes.
bitch about
Yes,
doing
you
it.
would enjoy it.
I would enjoy
Yeah,
bitching about doing
yes,
it.
yes.
Yes. But no, I was, to answer your question, no, I was not on there. Wouldn't want to be either. All right, we good?
Anything else to plug.
Titus's salad and my my ribs have arrived for lunch.
Of course.
Did you get barbecue from the place?
No, I'm gonna do that later. They weren't open for lunch, so. All right, that's the rundown.